the guy that wanted to get to know me but blocked me twice. In today's video, guys, we're going to be discussing the time that a straight guy added me on Snapchat, making it that he wanted to get to know me and blocked me. Not just once, but twice. This video is going to break down exactly what happened in our chat, exactly what was said in our chat, and it's going to give you guys a chance to see how you can go from getting to know someone to being blocked and ghosted. Stay tuned, guys, because this is going to be an absolute cracker. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to rename the guy that I'm talking about in this video, and we're going to call him James. That's not his real name, but we're going to call him James, okay? So James and I have been friends on Facebook for the last sort of year, I think, roughly about that. We never really talked often. He was just the type of guy that would like see me upload a new Facebook profile picture and think like, oh darling, he's so handsome, I'm gonna like that picture. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, babe.
And he would like my pictures, and I think a few times he would actually comment on them. Now, obviously, looking at his friends list, he's friends with a good few of my friends, but friends that I work with. So at some point or another, he's probably worked very closely to where I work, but not actually where I work, if that makes any sense, right? So I started looking through his list and be like, oh, he's mutual friends with this, and this, and this. Oh, well, that's fine, I'll add him because, you know, I trust that he's probably known me from somewhere, do you know what I mean? So we've added each other, and it's like radio silence for the first sort of a year, apart from obviously him liking and commenting on a few of my pictures. We never direct messaged each other or anything like that on Facebook. I put out on my Facebook, what's it called, timeline, like, oh my god guys, I've just started a new Snapchat, obviously from my YouTube channel, Branir. I've just started a new Snapchat, go on guys, give it an ad, you know, you'll be able to see when I upload and all that stuff. And James added it, and I was like, oh, James is added, that's nice, let's see what he's got to talk about. So James is the type of guy that acts straight from what I've heard, when he's definitely not that. But that could be for a number of reasons. He's probably too scared to come out. He's probably not wanting everyone to know his sexuality, which I do respect, because there's a lot of people out there that force their sexuality in your face. I don't agree with that. So, fair enough, we'll let that one go. But anyway, James adds me on Snapchat, and the chat starts getting a bit weird, not gonna lie. Like, I'm like, oh, this really good looking guy's added me on Snapchat. And then I'm sitting there like, oh. So he messages me, right? And I've got my notepad here because it's got all the bullet points. Now, I won't tell you exactly what was said. I'll just give you like a general topic of what was said. And this was the first time he messaged me, bearing in mind that he blocked me once, re-added me, and then blocked me twice, right? So the first time around, he adds me, and he's asking, have I lost my V? Which seems to be a question that loads of guys have got, which is, you know, kind of gross if you want to get to know someone straight away. Like, fair enough. Ask that question later on in, you know, your talk, but not the first question. But anyway, have you lost your V? And I'm sitting there like, what a great way to start a chat. And as we're obviously starting to talk to each other and we're both in that mood, the chat progresses. So it goes from have you lost your V to have you ever had a crush on any of your work colleagues? Have you ever wanted to do something at work with one of your work colleagues? All those sort of weird questions. What's your weird fantasy that you want to do with one of your work colleagues? And my response to him was, it's a bit weird, mate. You know, if you try to get to know me, fair enough, but why do you need to know about me and if I've got any crushes on work colleagues? And why are you saying that you find it hot if I was to, you know, have intercourse with someone at work? Like, it's disgusting, right? And it's something that I will never touch. I will never go very rarely and have a relationship with anyone I work with, because you don't shit where you eat, is a good saying. But no, he kept asking weird questions like that, and I got quite turned off by that, and I was like, if you want to get to know me, fair enough, but I'm not going to keep answering these questions. So he sends me a picture of his salami. Salami is beautiful, by the way. If you've never tried a salami, salami is delicious food, right? So he sends me a picture of his salami, and I'm like, oh, right, okay, this is taking a turn. Wasn't complaining. And then he obviously wanted one in return, which, God strike me down, darling, because I did it back. Do you know what I mean? I sent him one back because I thought, do you know what, it's fair. Then he wanted all these different types of body pictures, probably to make sure that I'm a slim model looking guy, which I definitely amn't. So he wanted a picture like that. And then he talked about a few other things, and I think he just reached climax, and that was it. Like, he just stopped talking. I was like, fair enough. You know, this tends to happen quite a lot in the LGBT community. So I was like, oh, he's probably just not in the mood anymore, and he's just not talking. So he ghosted me. And then, obviously, about a month later is when I next, obviously, get a friend request from him, and I'm sitting there going, we were friends on Snapchat. He removed me after he had, obviously, reached platform 9 3/4, and then he re-added me again. So, instantly I knew he had blocked me, and I was sitting there going, I was like, I was feeling down about myself. I was feeling like I wasn't worth it, that I was ugly, and people were just using me as a way to reach platform 9 3/4 and then block. So it really did have an effect on my mental health, thinking that I'm just some sort of, what's it called, rebound. Do you know what I mean? So it affected me that way. That's the worst feeling ever when it happens to you a few times. Like, I'm not going to say that James was the first guy to do it, because it's happened like a good few times. And there's probably people out there that's watching this video that can relate to that. But immediately for me, that's a red flag. You've blocked, and now you're trying to come back. Like, you clearly blocked me for a reason, so I think, and then you're trying to add me back, right? So he adds me back on Snapchat, and I'm like, I'm going to question him. So when he added me back, I questioned him, and I turned around and says, why did you remove me? He's like, yeah, I just didn't want to have you on my list. And I'm sitting there going, do you know what, fair enough, why re-add me? Oh, because I like you a lot, right? I was like, I'll give this guy a chance, because we've all blocked someone at one point in our lives and gone back to speak to them. So I was like, do you know what, I'll give you another chance. Straight away, I went back to the topics beforehand. Oh, so since last time we've spoken, have you had any crushes on anyone you work with? Oh, give me a name of someone that you have a crush on at work. Oh, I know this person from this stepo and all this stuff. Do you have a crush on them? And I'm sitting there going, no, it's not changed from last time. And then obviously it went back to the salami firing back and forth, like, you know, that salami getting sent, arriving at platform 9 3/4 again, and block. I am literally so angry at this point that I gave this guy a second chance to message me, because all he was doing is clearly using you for the pictures, using you to reach platform 9 3/4, and then immediately removing you. And it just went back to the same feelings again of, yeah, I'm just ugly. Yeah, I'm just a rebound. Do you know, all those feelings that come into your head? Yeah, I'm not good enough and all that. I normally don't doubt myself, but in this 2 times I have doubted myself quite a lot. So once he blocks me on Snapchat, again, I've obviously got him on Facebook. So I fired a message on Facebook, and I'll tell you exactly what I said, right? So I need to get it up on my phone, because I'll give you word for word what I said, and I won't hold back from what I said to him. Because he's removed me on Facebook as well, but he's still not blocked me on Facebook. So what did I say to him? Let's find out. Listen, it's so fucking weird that you messaged me on Snapchat to talk salami, and ask who I'm interested in at work. Say you want to meet, ask for people I have crushes on, and if I look at people in the toilets, etc. Because that's what he asked me, if I looked at people in the toilets at work and that, which is kind of disgusting, but never mind. So I questioned him on that as well, because I thought it was really weird. Then randomly remove me. Are you okay in the head? It's like 3 times you've done it. Don't try re-adding me, as that's the most immature things I've seen. If you're trying to hide your sexuality, you're going the wrong way about it. You should just embrace it, and if you need help coming out, I'm always willing to give advice. I quickly changed that, obviously I edited it, to just say, if you're trying to hide your sexuality, you keep going about it the complete wrong way, because you can't just go and add people, remove them, add them, remove them, add them, remove them, because I ain't toxic, but there is people out there that will be toxic and would use that and sit there and expose him. I'm changing his name in that just to give you a gist of the story here, but people out there would actually expose him for that, because it's disgusting and it's vile, but I'm not that type of person. So it's a bit weird, I must be honest. This guy, I'll be honest, I did have a crush on him. I thought he was really, really, really good looking, but when he started messaging me all this weird crap, I was like, no thanks. Like, you all have the things that you're into, fair enough, That's between you and another person. But see if you've got fantasies about all the stuff that he was talking about, darling, keep that to yourself, sweetheart, because we're not all going into fucking facilities looking for fucking action. Do you know what I mean? Some of us go in there, do our business, leave, which a normal person would do, darling, okay? I think he just has this thing where he's probably got a good few gays on his friends list, and he's done it to a good few people. It must just be his way of coping with his sexuality. Fair enough, not one to judge. I was finding it hard to come out. I'll do a video on me coming out later on. But yeah, my message to others would be, if you are going through something similar, or you have a gut instinct that someone on your Snapchat or your Facebook is just using you for pictures of your salami, or to arrive at Hogwarts on or London on platform 9 3/4, then remove the person, because you can do much better than them. And if you have a feeling that someone on your list is going to randomly break your heart and block you at a moment's notice, or is using you, or you're messaging them and they're ghosting you, come on, sister, remove them, seriously. Because all it's going to do is have a huge impact on your mental health and your well-being. Your mental health and well-being is, very precious. Don't let it get taken down by people like this. Remove them while you're ahead of the game, guys, okay? Now, that is just basically a broad bit of the story that I went through. I've rambled on and rambled on and rambled on, but I hope this story is interesting to some of you guys. If you did enjoy the video, like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. As always, thank you so much for your support. The channel is growing, and I couldn't have asked for any better support than you guys. If you've got any video suggestions, drop them in the comment section below, and I will definitely make a video on them. Or give me your creepy stories on Snapchat below as well. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Slay!